What's going on, my fellow folks? This is the Beta Male Police, and this is a MGTOW channel. Say it with me. This channel is for, but I want, y'all ready to roll out? Let's get it. All right. You know what? Let me switch up a little bit, man, because this about to get a little bit heated. All right, so we gotta switch up a little bit. Let's go. All right. So this video right here. Hey, before I say anything about this video, I want to shout out all of y'all showing support in them comments. I appreciate it. I got y'all. I told y'all I got y'all. So this video is going to be about life after divorce for a man. Because typically we don't really talk about what happens after divorce for a man. We basically, pretty much put the spotlight on the women, right? We don't talk about what the man be going through, as far as like the court systems, false allegations, domestic suits. There's one video I'm gonna explain that there is a guy, she pretty much filed a restraining order. So there's a lot of traps that men go through that nobody talk about. But I'm the Better Male Police. We gonna talk about all this shit. So without further ado, I want to go ahead and share my first clip here. Let me see. Oh yeah, here we go right here. So this clip is basically going to explain why you should never get married. And these are the traps, and the only thing that can ruin a man's life is to love a woman, have kids, and then get divorced. Because that rebound is something serious, man. I seen men commit suicide. I seen men just broke down and don't want to live life no more because people don't talk about the court systems. People don't talk about what values that a man loses for loving a woman. But without further ado, man, let's get into this, man. Let's go.
What was the lowest point in your life and how did you overcome it?
The lowest point of my life has been basically because of women and the fact that I trust and love them. And I'm a true romantic. And I fell for it at least twice. And I never forgave myself for the second fall. And it's a regret that I carry with me to this day. So that's probably the lowest point, and I've been rising since.
All right. Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that, man? So what that man is trying to explain is his only regrets in life was loving a woman. Trying again, first marriage, divorce, second marriage, divorce. And even some men do third marriages, divorce. And all they can say is, well, is it my fault? Maybe I'm gonna try again. Nah, man, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. All right. You didn't do anything wrong, but did the right thing. This is why I will never push marriage on anybody. Live free. Live the free agent lifestyle. Live the MGTOW, black pill, red pill. All right, monk mode. And shout out to my guy, man, Shave Lion King, man. Shout out to him. I see him in the comments, man. Subscribe to that brother because he changed my life. And that's the only semen retention channel that you will ever need. All right. But moving forward, because there is a lot of people that's not talking about this shit. All right. I want all of my men to live free. And like I said, as always, man, women ain't going nowhere, man. They always going to be here. A woman turn 18 every day. Get your money up. Go into monk mode. Take care of yourself. Be the most selfish person that you can ever be. Because as a man in this world, nobody gives a fuck about you until you got money, until you got your life together. You don't want to give a woman everything and then leave with nothing when she leaves you. But without further ado, let's hear this brother out. Let's go.
Man, I've been watching all these TikToks talking about motherfuckers that don't want to be divorced. Don't get married so you don't get divorced. I got fucking cheated on. I got used. Everything got fucking taken. And then guess what? I still got fucked. I still got to pay $800 something a month in child support. They don't give a fuck about us men down here in these courts telling y'all.
There you go. There you go right there. And I've been saying that they don't give a fuck about you men. And especially if you never been to those court systems. Oh, let me explain really quick. It's a cold system, bro. It's a cold place. I've been to those 4D magistrates, those fake judges, those 4D title judges, man. Not even real. All they care about is who is going to provide for us, not your kid. They don't give a fuck about the kid because they never did. So it's up to you, man, to realize that you have the power to not cohabitate, to not have kids, and to not get married. Okay? But without further ado, let's hear more of this, man.
Stay out of these motherfucking courts because guess what? It's all stacked against you. It's all stacked against you. Again, I got cheated on. I got walked out on. I got everything taken from me. And guess what they said? They didn't give a fuck about none of that. All they cared about is how much money I made to this point, and they trying to take everything they fucking can from me. How the fuck is a man supposed to survive? They don't care about your fucking survival. They just want them to fucking survive. It's all bullshit. Fuck marriage.
Hey, salute to that brother, man. I hope all is well with him, man. They don't give a fuck about y'all, man. They really don't. They don't care about y'all, man. This a cold world, bro. As a man, we all we got in this MGTOW shit. And this red pill shit. Black pill shit. You have to live free. Because once you want to run game and go get a girlfriend and oh, she's the one. Hey, betrayal police. She's the one. She's the one.
Then shut the fuck up in 2024.
Shut that shit up. All right. They all the same. Next. So this next clip here is going to further prove my point, man. All right. So I want to share this one here, man, because this one is crazy right here. So, you can read, bro. My wife filed a false abuse claim against me after secretly filing for divorce. Remember when I told this in that previous video? Remember when I was explaining to the military that they filed these false allegations? Remember this. All of my videos will be connected. It's like a chain effect. All of them will be connected. All of them. So anybody get into my comments talking about some, oh, why you always say black men in front of class? What you talking about? Like, what you talking about not running game? Watch all of my videos and come back to the beta male police. But just remember, nigga, I sent you. Without further ado, let's get into this shit, man. Let's go.
I'm being evicted from my house now.
Immediately, but what we allow you to do is get an overnight bag. All right, so
Right.
we'll go inside. You can get some of your things.
I have to leave with you?
No, you can drive away.
No. What I'm asking you is, I have to leave right now.
Correct. Yep. So you can go inside, gather up some of your things. We allow you that courtesy. And do you have your car here?
I do.
and then on your own accord, you can leave here, okay?
So you're gonna leave, and I can leave after you leave. I just have to leave.
We're gonna leave. No, we're gonna leave with you. We're gonna leave together.
Okay.
You definitely have to leave today, okay?
Got you.
So what we'll do now, go inside, get some of your things.
You need this back?
What's that?
This.
Nope, that's for you.
This is me.
Yep.
This is me. That's officer, and that's officer. Can I see your eyes, please? Is that okay? All right. My wife filed a false abuse claim against me in order to initiate a divorce, in order to get an advantage over the property that we have.
Uh-oh. That's another thing. This is the same playbook that all women do, because, cut my music off real quick. They do this to every man that they get divorced because they get leverage. This is why I say no cohabitation. All right. When you leave that house, once you leave that door and she's still in there, it's her house now. You have to leave. You have to continue to pay. And in some states, if you do leave and then she do get remarried, or she don't get remarried, you have to pay alimony. Live a free life. Do not get in these comments and acting like you don't know what the fuck going on, because I've been through this shit. I've seen my friends go through this shit. I seen friends commit suicide because of this shit. I'm tired of y'all trying to question me, man. All of my videos will be connected from the first video that I made to the last. I'm tired of women gaining leverage from the court systems because it's bullshit. And then when men go through this shit, and like I said, salute to all men that's telling their stories, because women will be the first ones on these TikToks, on Facebook, on live, on YouTube, telling their stories. But we don't get men telling their story because they too embarrassed. I'm trying to tell y'all, but let's hear it more, man. Let's go.
Out of nowhere, she just filed a false abuse claim against me and had me evicted from the house. Women in particular who do this to men are criminals. They are dangerous. They are criminals. My understanding now is that this is a strategy that many women will employ in court in order to take advantage of their husbands and their property.
I told you. I told you. This is what they do, man. They gotta do this. Because guess what? All of their friends, their family, their aunties, their moms, their grandmas, great grandmas is telling women the game on this shit. They're telling women the game. But us men, this is why my name is the beta male police, because majority of men are simps. They are. We don't get this game. We have to learn the hard way after this shit has been impacted us in our lives. Now we homeless. Now we live in our cars because we did the right thing and try to create and procreate a family. Let's hear more though, man. This shit crazy, man. Let's go.
You say I should have seen this coming? She did everything she could to keep me from seeing what she was doing. For the men who have to go through this and the children who have to go through this, I feel sorry for you. This is painful. But the only thing that is going to heal this is justice. If you know someone, or if you are someone and this has happened to you, I'd love to hear from you. There needs to be a movement to stop this. There needs to be.
All right. I'm done with that, man. I'm done with that, bro. So it is so crazy how the thing is, it ain't no fucking movement. The only movement is to change the laws in your mind. Shout out to Mr. Palmer. And what that means is that you have the power. You have the penis. If you want to trust a woman or the second wife or the third wife, it's on you. You already made that mistake. And if you have to, go get a vasectomy. All right? So this next clip here, man. Or use them fucking condoms, man. Protect yourself. It's like you in a boxing ring. Protect yourself at all costs. Because once you get in that motherfucking boxing ring, which is the court system, and you let your guard down, it's over for you. Now, don't get me wrong. There's, I believe, like 17.5% of men that have custody, but they have to pay a fucking healthy penny. They have to pay their time to gather up paperwork. But shout out to the men that get full custody, man. This is crazy. But let's hear this gentleman out, and I'm gonna play a little bit of this, man. Let's go.
Am I the a-hole for divorcing my wife 2 years after she was assaulted? I, 25-year-old male, have been married to Amber, 25 female, for the last 5 years. For the first 2 years of our marriage, it was absolutely amazing. We did everything together. We worked. I took care of the bills. She took care of the household. We pretty much had the perfect life until she got on social media and started to learn about hot girl summer and all this hot girl stuff. I didn't understand the appeal of it, but she wanted to go out and party more, go out and drink, and I didn't want to do it with her. Because she had friends, she started to develop more girl nights and have a lot of more fun with her single friends. I was letting her know, hey, you're married, and she was like...
Before I say anything, remember when I told y'all? Marriage don't mean shit. It is a scam. It is boring. And majority of those marriages are sexless. This is the reason why AKA Corn is so mainly watched with married men, because they don't get no fucking action. All right, let's hear more though. Let's go.
Well, I can have fun, I can live my life, I'm still young, and these are the best years I have. And I said, okay. 6 months after that conversation, her friend group started to include more guys. And I had some calls about this and was like, maybe I should start going with you because this could end up being a dangerous situation. And she said, no, you don't like that type of stuff, and these guys are cool anyway. And I was like, okay, but this seems like a bad situation. So one night I was feeling really, really sick, and she was about to head out, and I was like, hey babe, can you just stay with me for the night? I feel like something bad's gonna happen. I really want you to spend some time with me and just sleep with me, watch some movies, and eat some ice cream. She said,
Okay, hold on. So before I continue, I want to get to a part where he give me 1 second here.
And everything,
because he explained a important part. I think it's right here. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna read it. Okay, let's get it.
came out that he did it not to just her, multiple people. It was an absolute tragedy. And we went to therapy and talked through this. Well, that was 2 years ago. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I haven't touched her since that night. The reason is, about a week after the incident, there was a lot of trauma that was going on with her, but I had asked her, hey, is it cool if you get tested? And she said, I haven't been with anybody but you. And then I had to remind her again, which led her down a horrible rabbit hole. Lo and behold, yeah, she had got something from old buddy, and it was not something you can...
Okay, so basically, and shout out to him, she went out at a club without her husband, and she caught HIV. And the reason why he's saying that, is it wrong for me to leave my wife, is because he didn't want to contract that shit. She got tested for HIV and he left her ass. So salute to him for doing that. All right. I got 2 more clips here. I'm telling you, man. I am telling you, I am bringing the dark side to the light because y'all need to see this shit. And salute to everybody hitting that like button, subscribing to the channel, and support me, man. I appreciate that. But like I said, I've been married. I've been the AKA Tyrone, Pookie, Ray, whatever you call it. And also I have been on monk mode, and that's been the greatest thing in my fucking life. And I love my life now. I'm living good, man. Young women everywhere, bro. Living like a rock star. It's like all of you should be living. Stop dealing with one woman. Stop getting married. It is not your fault. Without further ado, let's go.
Come to find out, she was cheating on me the whole time. Now I feel very weak for making this video. I was over here crying, really thinking I'm the problem, really thinking I'm this and that. She was calling me insecure about the guys she was hanging out with and the guys that was her friend. Come to find out, she was smashing one of her friend guys the whole time. And then the dude told me last night, and the mama told me. So look, here go the live right here.
Fix the thing up.
Yo, so why you keep saying I should have did something? What about your daughter? Why you keep saying me?
I'm gonna be real honest with you. You got played, Mark. You got played.
Wow. Did y'all hear that? So he's speaking. Okay, hold on. Please cut my music. Okay, so he's talking to his girl, like his ex-girlfriend mom, and she's telling him in his face that he got played. This is what I'm talking about. This shit is so sad, man. Women do not give a fuck about men. I keep telling y'all this. And I'm pretty sure her mom was setting up all of the plays. Oh yeah, girl, go ahead and do your own thing. Fuck him. He's a good man. Keep using him until you find somebody else. Let's hear more. Let's go.
Damn.
Just bottom line, you got played.
It happens to the best of
And
us,
you
though,
ain't,
Mark.
look, you ain't the first guy that
It
got
does.
played.
It definitely
so you
does.
have to understand that. And I don't want to tell my daughter business because it's not her business for me to tell.
And that was my ex-mama talking about she don't want to tell her daughter business. You told your daughter business. You told me I was getting played at the last minute. You could have, like, I don't know what you could have did, but you knew your daughter was playing me. You went out with your daughter. Your daughter went out with you. Y'all met up with a dude that she's been having on and off for 6 years. She even cheated on her husband with the dude she cheated on me for. And she had...
Did y'all hear that shit? Hey, MGTOW. Hey. This is why I say I need black men in front of the class. This in case somebody is maybe they a little autistic, maybe they're a little slow. It's okay. Hit the like button, subscribe to the fucking channel, and listen to this game that I'm giving you. And not run a game for women. I'm talking about game in life. This is real shit right here, man. This man is been crying. He got the red cup. He been drinking. You got his ex, a girlfriend mom, and like probably his cousin. I think the other chick was his cousin. On live, laughing at him, gaslighting this man, telling him that you got played when he spent damn near multiple years with this bitch. This is why I tell y'all, live free. Stop being with one woman. Go get multiple women. Stop getting in your feelings. Right? Because if you do, you're going to be looking just like him. But if y'all want to hear more of that, man, check out that brother, man, because he had like part 1, part 2, and part 3. You know, I got one more, man. I'll give y'all one more because y'all been showing so much love, man, and this truth got to get out, man. All right, we're going to hear him out real quick, man. Let's go.
I'm going to try to keep this video very short. So essentially I had court today. I'm going through family court and child support court. And essentially my daughter's mom is going to feign incarceration in order to help her negotiate a custody agreement with me. Let me give you some background. My daughter has lived with me for the past 3 to 4 years. I've paid for everything for my daughter at all times, all the time. Now, I'm also on the PTA. I've also been class dad. I'm also at all of our field days. I have videos, pictures, receipts, everything, evidence to prove this. Let me tell you how fucked up court is. Court can look at all that and write it off as a gift. Your love, taking care of her, paying for everything, buying her everything she needs is a gift. Because court is about what's enforceable, not what's ethical or moral, right?
So let me explain it really quick. What you're talking about when you say as a gift. So when you in the process of getting divorced and you have any kids involved, if you give that woman any money and you don't write it as child support, it do not count. So he was giving her money and it was all a gift. So the courts would look at that as a gift. They don't look at it as you was helping your own kid or child support because the court just wants your money. So everything that he did was a gift because he didn't pretty much label the money that he was sending her as child support, like Cash App. He didn't say child support or any Western Union transaction or wires. He didn't put child support. Now, all of that shit that he did for his kid was a gift. Let's hear more. Hit the fucking like button and subscribe to the channel. Let's go.
So court doesn't care about who's right or wrong. Court cares about whether they can prove that you broke a law in their eyes, even if the law is not good or not right. You know, my daughter's mom basically said to me, and I'm not kidding about this, as long as you pay me X amount of money for child support, you can have custody of your daughter. She doesn't care about our daughter.
Sound like extortion to me. Sounds like extortion to me. Let's hear more.
As long as I give her money, I can have custody. Does that sound crazy to anyone else? Does it sound crazy to anyone? Like, besides me, doesn't that sound wild? The fact that she can get away with saying this in a court of law and nothing happens is unbelievable to me. Something needs to change. The law needs to change, and we need to fight for that. There are plenty of men like me who want to take care of their children, who are in their children's lives deeply, love their children, deal with the bullshit from the world, the stress of the world, the stress of the mom not being a mom, and then have to be mom and dad, and then have to do their daughter's hair because the mom won't do it and says it's because she's white. That's what I deal with. I can't.
And also, I'm gonna go ahead and end it right here. But also, you can see that his car that he driving in and got all this shit in there because he's probably homeless. He's probably looking for another place to stay. But the courts don't care about that. So I just want men to understand this. Nobody will help you out. You have to help yourself out. You have to change the laws in your mind. You have to protect your seed. Always use protection. Always use condoms, even if you do got a vasectomy, because you still have to worry about STDs, right? Because, you know, all women are very sexually active, all of them. Okay, so if you in these comments talking about not all women, not all, you act like a little bitch right now. And if anybody trying to doubt me, talking about some, well, that's not true, that's all that.
Then shut the fuck up in 2020.
With that being said, this is a Beta Male Police. I appreciate y'all for reaching out, but it ain't shit else we gotta speak about. Out.